So I just wanted to give you guys a quick tour of our 36-foot toy hauler. I know that some of my viewers have been asking to see a tour. Oh, look who we have right here. We've got these cuties. So my husband Jeff and I purchased this 36-foot ATC toy hauler, and I've really left it just kind of lived in because honestly, it's impossible to ever have a trailer look perfect. So this is our main room. I was actually just shooting some content for my Instagram, so I've still got my tripod out because I still want to do a few more things. I don't know if my camera is really showing this, but this trailer is a really good size. One of the reasons that we chose it is that it has a lot of metal, so less likely to mold and have different problems like that. We also just really liked the layout. We bought this one used. It's a 2022. So just to show you guys some of the features, we've got a TV right here, which is actually, you appreciate it so much when you're on the road. Jeff and I actually have two TVs in here, and we really love watching movies, cuddling with the babies, and just getting really comfortable. Our kitchen is simple, but it has just about everything that we need. So it's got a microwave, definitely limited cabinet space, so you need to think about exactly what you want to use and have in your cabinets and only keep that. We've got some good sized drawers, so we keep a lot of things like silverware, any supplements in this drawer, pens, so a lot of things are multi-use. This drawer is a mishmash. A few drawers are that way because I pack them kind of full so that when we're traveling they can't move and things won't break. One of the things that I love about having a travel trailer is that we can bring all of our own things and just always feel super comfortable when we're on the road. So we love this Mocha Master coffee maker. Got it from Williams Sonoma and it's been awesome. So it's really nice to have on the road. It just makes it feel like home. We keep a lot of different, dry foods and things like that in this pantry. We don't keep too many dry foods. Most of what we eat is fresh. So there's a few things in here. We have like some organic rice, things like that, peanut butter, all that stuff. Nothing crazy. We keep a few dishes up here. And one of the things that I've definitely learned is that you think you need more than you need when you move into a trailer. And if I could pack again, I would just have even less stuff. So we've got a little roll up drying rack here. We've got a little farmer's sink. This is really cool. This is a colander that you can leave in the sink all the time. So it makes things really easy when we're having berries and stuff like that in the morning. We have a little organizer as well for our sponge, cleaning dishes, things like that. And then of course I can bring my own organic products, non-toxic stuff like hand soap, dish soap. Everything is fragrance free that I use. So it's just really nice to have my stuff. It would be difficult for me to go to a hotel where they were piping in fragrance. I probably wouldn't feel very well. And then over here we have our door, which is great. I won't show you right now, but basically I'll try to take a video later. This is actually a screen door or a solid door, so we can have it open for ventilation when it's a little bit warmer. It's actually pretty chilly today where we are. It's about 60. This is basic. I don't even know what to call it. It's the controls for everything in our trailer. It's pretty simple. It's not a very complicated trailer. And then Jeff installed this great little organizer. At first I didn't want it because I feel like it's clutter hanging around. But at the end of the day, you really need places to put things in a trailer to keep it clean. And I'm always organizing, but I do feel like stuff just tends to be out because it's the things that you're using. I found this great little simple human trash can. Fits just perfectly under the counter. And then I got some really beautiful little handmade bags. This one is obviously too full. It's got my fanny pack on top of it. But that works really well. And over here, this is a foldable shelf, which I love. So when we're traveling, we actually fold this leaf down. When we're not traveling, Simba usually eats up here. We often leave a window open for a bit of ventilation. I've got my lighting over here because I'm going to do some more filming. So this works really, really well. And then same thing. So over here we have our dining area. And when we got this trailer, I wasn't super pleased about the fact that all of the furniture is black, but honestly, it works out so well. It's, as you can see, Lola's actually taking a little sun nap over here, and it works out really well that it's black. It's very wipeable. It's very cleanable. And once again, since I'm always looking to avoid any kind of mold in my living situations, it's so nice because it's easy to keep clean, dry, and mold free, which is great. And then so we have more storage cabinets over here. We can also store some things up high as well. We just have to be careful because you don't want anything that could potentially fall off when you're moving. It came with some signs that I probably wouldn't have put up myself, but honestly, they don't really bother me anymore. This one just says camping rules, go explore, sit by the fire, gather with family, watch the sunset, gaze at the stars, make memories. It's totally fine. It's not my personal aesthetic, but you know, it's really no big deal. We have a stepladder because we often need to get into the upper cabinets and things like that. And back there is Simba's litter box. I clean it twice a day, so it's always really fresh, and really he's just a super clean cat, so easy to have a cat and to travel. I was kind of worried about how it would go, but it has just been the easiest thing. So if you're looking back that way, you actually see the stairs, and the stairs go to the bathroom and the bedroom. I'm going to give you a tour of that after. This is kind of funny. So this was obviously a used trailer. The people before us had large dogs. So that is a dog feeding system that you could snap right out and feed your dog with if you had a huge dog. But obviously we have 4-pound dogs, so we don't really use that. Got some more artwork from the previous people. And this is really cute. So this area, I'm going to show you how our bed raises and lowers. This area down here is so cute. The pets just love to lay down here. So we've got a little bassinet, and you can see Alfie is just relaxing here. It's kind of like a little fort when we have the bed drop down. They love it. And then we have another one of those organizing bags. So I've got some potty pads and diapers and things like that. This is actually a big waterproof picnic blanket that we have, and we just put it down because the dogs love to sleep on it. I still have my dumbbells out because I did a workout earlier. That is the box that we store our Starlink in. So Starlink is the thing that we just got so that we would have internet on the road, and Jeff and I are both thrilled with it. Our Starlink has been great. It's just changed everything, and we're able to be so much more connected and know what's going on in the world. So really liking the Starlink. I wasn't sure. I had heard different things about it, but so far loving it. Those are our folded up Yeti chairs. We put them out sometimes because it's 60 degrees out and windy where we are. We just haven't taken them out, so they're there if we need them. And I'm going to show you guys how the bed raises and lowers. So super comfortable bed. I got a lot of new stuff for this trailer. Just wanted to make sure that everything, for the trailer before that we have, obviously we didn't stay in that one for long. We have that one in storage because it was not livable for us. But anyway, this is our new trailer. So we just used a lot of the things that we had gotten for the other trailer. And this actually we got an organic mattress for this bed. A lot of RVs have memory foam mattresses. And memory foam is actually a pretty toxic substance. It off-gases a lot, and it's not really healthy for you. So we replaced that. We've got organic comforters, organic pillows, and also organic sheets. So really just stayed as non-toxic as we could. And I took the curtains down that were originally in this trailer, and I ordered some really beautiful, simple, organic linen curtains. I would love to show you guys, but I think just the way that we're parked, I can't show you today. That whole back of our trailer actually opens up and is a ramp. So the point of this trailer is actually to be a toy hauler, which is why it's so open. And for those of you guys that don't know what a toy hauler is meant you could put a dirt bike, a side-by-side, a small car such as a Mini, and you can actually bring a toy with you, and that's why the furniture folds up and things like that. So we've really liked it just because it's open concept, and because we're basically living in this right now full time, we wanted to have a little bit more space. It's definitely cozy. Jeff and I are definitely on top of each other, but we're actually doing really well living in it. I have been feeling really good in this trailer, and I'm so happy about that. It's interesting. It wasn't advertised as, you know, being low VOC or being super healthy or anything like that, but I had heard a lot of things about this particular brand, which is called ATC, and a lot of people like me, so people call themselves mold avoiders. They're really just looking to not be in a moldy environment. And a lot of times they buy this particular brand of trailer. So I did, you know, visit this particular one about 3 times just to make sure, because I was a little bit nervous after having such a bad experience with the other one. But this one has worked out really well. We've been so comfortable in it. And, you know, you have to let go of being a complete perfectionist. Like, we have lots of things stored up here. Extra bags for if we do grocery shopping. We have a backpack to bring Simba around. I have my Beamer PEMF mat, which is a pulsed electromagnetic frequency mat. It helps me with my recovery and detox process. Really love that. But, you know, we have all of our things that we want. And one of the things that I've learned is just that if I could repack over again, I would bring even less stuff. So what I thought that I needed even less, but it's a new experience. And as much as I'm a minimalist, you know, you learn. So we've got lights right over here. They're all dimmable, which is really nice. There's a place to charge your phone or put in a USB. And I'm just going to show you how this bed raises and lowers. I think it's really cool. I will show you, it goes just a little bit lower. Poppy doesn't like that. So I'm just touching a button and it drops down lower. I'm not going to go all the way because I actually have a stool in the way. And then when I want it to be higher, when we want it to be out of the way so that I have a little bit more room for working out and all of that stuff, I just raise it up. None of them like that, which is fine because I probably shouldn't be raising it with the dogs underneath it anyway. Really wish I could open the ramp and show you the beautiful view outside. Maybe later on we will try to grab something and put it into the video when Jeff is back. He just went to the store to get some groceries and to get out of my way while I was doing a quick tour. So it's just going all the way up to the ceiling. And there you go. So then we have all of this room, can walk all the way under it. It's a beautiful day where we are, by the way. Like, the fact that we can move our home and we can experience all of these gorgeous places is unbelievable. It feels really luxurious. It really feels like a break, and it's a great way to travel. I love that I can travel with these little rugrats. He needs to be brushed so badly. All right, I'm going to give you the rest of the tour. I also have things such as my vacuum. So we bought a new vacuum as well. I really didn't bring things from my previous apartment. Just wanted to put them into storage to see how I felt with some new things or very well laundered things, because I have lived in a couple places in the past that had some mold issues. So really wanted to get free of that and get as healthy as possible. So I actually brought very little with me. So I'm just going to show you our little bathroom. So very small. It reminds me, look at these babies. They actually love the trailer so much. Excuse the fact that he needs to be brushed so much. So we've got very simple. It reminds me of an airline bathroom. I've got the comforts of home. I've got my frette robe. We got organic towels from Koyuchi for our trailer journey. We bought them for the other trailer, but we've been using them in here and they're really nice. This has a fan so I can always have airflow. And the one thing that I wish that this bathroom had was a medicine cabinet. It's kind of funny not having a medicine cabinet. I think it was an option that the people that originally ordered this trailer did not get. And we wanted to get one, but because we didn't have a lot of time to prepare for this one, we had gotten our other one, and because that one didn't work, we wound up buying this from a place in Loudon, New Hampshire. And so, you know, we didn't have time to replace things. So we do wind up having some things on the countertop that I wouldn't usually have on the countertop, but such is life, it's not that big of a deal. I use the same kind of hand soap in here. It's Aunt Fanny's hand soap. Really nice, no artificial fragrances, etc. But so the nice thing about traveling, we've got really big cabinets here. Don't mind that squeaking. So I can bring, and this is a little bit messy, but I can bring my own, you know, cleaning products. So I use Branch Basics, which is so, so nice. It is such a great high quality brand. It's human safe, biodegradable, fragrance free, non-GMO, gluten free. Just so, so nice. For anybody that's sensitive at all to any chemicals, to any products, this is a great line. I love it. And so I've got all my extra beauty stuff. I did not need to bring as much as I brought. This needs to be organized for sure. We've got quite a bit of stuff in here, but it's nice. We have everything that we need. I have all of my health stuff, you know, that I need to be with me, which is great. We've got a little mirror, and then up above I keep my, so more storage, which is amazing, my extra products, extra towels, things like that. The sink is teeny, teeny, tiny. I feel like every time I wash my face, I do wind up splashing water on the outside, so I always keep a microfiber towel, and I just clean up after myself so that I'm not leaving water everywhere. I've got one of my little black towels. For those of you guys that don't know, I actually manufacture these towels and sell them on Amazon, and I love these. I use a fresh one every single day. I can bleach them if I want to keep them ultra fresh. I really don't though. I just wash my stuff on ultra hot. And so these are really nice. I use these after I wash my face or when I exfoliate so that I don't ruin things with makeup. This shower is pretty small, but it's got a rod that actually pulls out, so it gives you a little bit more room. And then we've got a toilet that's just like against the wall right here. Truly nothing fancy, but it works really well. Little trash can, toilet paper. So that's our bathroom. It works really well. I can blow dry my hair in here. I can apply my makeup. That, I don't know how to say it, that backsplash probably wouldn't have been my first choice, but it's funny how things that maybe you didn't love aesthetically wind up not being a big deal. So that is our bathroom, very convenient. All right, guys, so just up the stairs and past the bathroom, we have the bedroom. And I will point out, so there's some stairs. They're a little bit high when you're walking. You have to be careful because the rise is pretty high, so it took the dogs a while to get used to that, but it's totally fine. This is the part of the fifth wheel that's actually over, I guess it's called the tow hitch. Jeff is a little bit more technical. So this is our bedroom. I would love to show you my bed made, but this guy has been sleeping all day. Sammy's. He loves the trailer. He feels very at home. So this is our bed, and so comfortable. We also put an organic mattress onto this bed. We wanted it to be comfortable, non-toxic, all of those things. We have something called a Den Dry, sorry, I forget, to keep moisture from building up under our mattress. Sounds like Simba might see a bug out there or hear a bug out there. Over there to the right, I have a dehumidifier. Don't need to use it right now. We're actually somewhere really dry. It would actually be too dry if I used my dehumidifier, but really came in handy because moisture management is essential when you're using a trailer. Let's see, what is that noise out there? It's anybody's guess. Anyway, so I've got that. Back there, we've got big cabinet for storing clothing with a lot of shelves in it. I always keep a lot of my reading, my books. I love to read when we're on the road. And over here, so I've got my 3 special bears. So these were all made by my mother. And the one on the left was actually made from my little brother Ian's one of his favorite shirts after he passed away. So I would always have a memory of Ian and something to bring with me. The one in the middle was made from, so the outside, my dog Teddy that passed away, I think 3 years ago, the furry part of him was the bottom of Teddy's dog bed, the soft part that he slept on. The little vest that he's wearing was his jacket, and the all the stuffing inside of the bear was also Teddy's bed. And Lammy was actually not made from anything, just is like a friend to the other bears. But those are actually some of my most beloved possessions. They go absolutely everywhere with me. Simba's very curious about getting something. So back here, we've got another nightstand, another large cabinet. We've got cabinets up here. You do have to be pretty careful in this bed. You can't just sit up or you can really whack your head on a metal cabinet, which, trust me, does not feel that good. There is another fan right here, which is great, so you can always have airflow. I have it off right now just because I'm making the video. And then we have a really nice TV, so we can watch TV from bed. So we can either, at a lot of the campgrounds, they have cable, and so you can use the cable from the campground, or we can hook up our Starlink and use that. This is our closet. It is pretty full of stuff. So we've got hanging stuff right here. And I'm going to back, oopsies, goodness sakes, Poppy. Poppy's down here. She wants to be right at my feet. I see you, honey. I see you. So anyway, it's a pretty large closet. I have so much stuff crammed into the bottom of this closet. We've got shoes. We keep our dirty clothes to the left side. There's not really that many of them, but it's a great big closet. There was a shelf in it. We took it out simply because it was making our clothes really wrinkled. But that is our storage space. And sorry, that was really loud. I probably didn't need to do that. Whoops. Anyway, so let me back up a little bit just to show you. We've also got underneath here, there's 2 reading lamps. You can either use them as a reading lamp, or there's a second setting where you tap it and it just gives you a really, really subtle light. Pull down shades, very, very important when you're traveling to have privacy. I sleep so well here because you can really black it out, which is so nice. Underneath this bed, we have storage, and don't mind this sheet. It is not a fitted sheet. We must have accidentally packed our fitted sheets. So we don't have fitted sheets, so it's just a flat sheet. But anyway, underneath this bed, there's a lot of storage. Because we put a heavier mattress on this bed, we have to hold it up instead of propping it up, but it's totally worth it for us. We actually barely have anything under this. We have a couple of fans just in case we want to have more air circulation, but we really haven't needed that because we're able to pull in so much air using this exhaust fan. And the thing that I forgot to mention as well, so I've got this IQ Air. No, I'm sorry, this one's an Austin Air. I got it wrong. This is an Austin Air. I've got an Austin Air Purifier, which most of the time I really don't turn on when we're traveling. Occasionally, if there's a lot of campfires around, something like that, we might turn it on if there's a lot of particulates in the air, but mostly I don't wind up using it. I've just been, we've been finding a lot of really great air quality, which is nice. And so then coming back down here is the rest of the trailer. So I hope that you guys enjoyed my brief tour of our ATC travel trailer. It has been a great, great trailer for us. It's been such an adventure being on the road, seeing things that I wouldn't normally be able to see with the pets, and also seeing things that I wouldn't normally be able to see because I don't really know how any particular environment will be. And I think that that has been something that I've really especially realized after this summer. I'm even more cautious about where I choose to spend my time. I think it's made me a little bit more reticent to go to new places because I didn't really think anything like that was possible. So anyway, it's been really nice. We have all of our things that we need. I've been feeling better and better, and we love the convenience of it. It is very funny to go from my husband Jeff was living in Aspen, Colorado, and I was living in Boston, Massachusetts. We were separated for at least 6 months of the year. And now we are I don't even know how many square feet this trailer is, maybe 275 or 300 at maximum. So now we're living in a tiny space together, but we've been getting along really well. Obviously, like anybody that's living in a tiny space, all of a sudden we have our moments, but we've been having a great time traveling. The pets have been enjoying it, and we really have all the conveniences of home. I will say that traveling in an RV is a lot more work than having a stationary home, in that you're constantly doing things to maintain it. It's a smaller space, so it needs to be cleaned. I wind up vacuuming like twice a day, but it's working out really well and we enjoy it. So really hope you guys enjoyed this tour. Let me know if there's anything that you thought was neat about it or anything that you thought was surprising. I may also, I'm not sure if I'm going to include any exterior footage. I figured probably just doing an interior tour would be a little bit more interesting. The exterior of our travel trailer is it's pretty standard. I guess it's called a fifth wheel. I don't know if you actually call it a travel trailer because it's not a tow, or I don't even know how to say it, a towable. But anyway, we're loving it. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. And please leave a comment. Let me know if you have ever spent the night in an RV, whether stationary or traveling, if you would ever consider doing it, and if you would take your pets along with you. And if you have not already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would take the time to subscribe. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you guys soon.